Welcome to the Just Talk Show. We back again. We got something to say, especially about these injuries. NFL, NBA. You know what I'm saying? Let's kick this thing off. We got everybody in here today. We got Just Talk MJ, TBM Ziggy, Spider, AJ, and Junior joining us today. Say what's up.
Hey, what up? Hey, we got Mike check. Somebody need to go ahead and mute up. Hey, this just talk MJ. What up? What up, everybody?
Yo, yo, this is Just Talk Junior. Good evening, everyone.
Yeah. So just keep it pushing, keep it moving, man. Yeah, like Ziggy was saying, and we're gonna talk about these sports tonight. And what we really getting into is the reason why we may not be seeing more injuries than we've seen in the past, but why we seeing more injuries, and also we're gonna run into a couple more things. We're gonna talk about the NFL a little bit and the guy who we lost over the weekend, and also we're gonna talk about just interesting topics, man. You know what I'm saying? We might even run into some stuff what we're gonna talk about on our next show. So anyway, we was having a conversation in the chat, man, an interesting conversation about the NFL. I mean the NBA injuries. Like Tyrese Halliburton and who was that? Damian Lillard, and then you got your regular injury prone people like Kawhi Leonard, Anthony Davis. You know what I'm saying? And the
Chris
question
Paul.
that we pose is this: is that is that attributed to today's NBA, or is it more of a just a thing that just happened because what I'm saying, people get injured? What you fellas thinking?
Yeah.
From my okay, Ziggy.
Go ahead, Ziggy.
Oh my bad. All right. No, I was gonna say, man, yeah, even LeBron James injury. I gotta speak up on my boy, man. Chris Paul, Kawhi Leonard, of course. But just watching a few of the games, you can see how they on the sidelines. They don't look like they injured to me. You know what I'm saying? They jumping up, rejoicing in the games. You know what I'm saying? Kyler Murray, another one. They put him on the injury reserves, and he getting paid 200 something million a year to play. Why is this man not playing? You know what I'm saying? They got a backup quarterback coming in behind him, Brissett, and I just don't understand sometimes how they how the coaching staff just manage these things and go about their day and come to the end they okay with it. I'm not okay with $1,000 being thrown away when a person needs to be playing. I get
Tell you, we losing you, Ziggy. You still there? Yeah. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I'll
man.
grab it for a minute until we can get
I,
Mr. Ziggy back.
yeah,
But
go ahead.
what I
go
was
ahead.
saying is injuries are probably up because people aren't playing as much as they used to. I'm gonna reference Michael Jordan. He said in one of his interviews with the new little thing he's doing on the Tuesday night game. He said, man, it was his goal to try to play every game, man, because if not, you're cheating the fans. So if at some point you got to think about the fan, that's why what Mr. Ziggy was saying, you paying these athletes, a lot of money for entertainment, but if I'm not being entertained, then it comes down to the point where I don't know what Kyler Murray's situation is right now, but if players aren't injured and they just kind of just riding the pine, trying to save their gas for the home stretch or the backside of the season to make a good playoff push, you know, I'm not into the load management things. I'm kind of like an old school, you know, what MJ is coming from. But if that's something you're needing to do, I know you're paying these athletes 50, 60, 70 million a year, but that's something you need to negotiate. Hey, if you don't play but 2/3 of the season, we're going to deduct 15, 20% from your check. So that's something that they need to think about because that's what who they're all paying for. If you're not playing for the sport and for the fans, why are we doing it? Just talk junior.
And that's 100% agreed, man. It's your boy MJ the GOAT. And I'm glad you brought up the real true GOAT, MJ, and how he spoke on load management, man, because I was in 100% agreement. You know what I'm saying? What his words were is, hey, man, we understand if you're injured, but if you can play, you go ahead and play. I mean, because it ain't to the fact that where I can play where I don't feel like playing, so I won't play. No, he was like, man, no, it's a fan it's in the high tier roles that's fussing and screaming at me that I want to fucking shut the fuck up because I impressed because he cared about all his fans. He was like, I know that guy is screaming at me and I want to shut him up. You know what I'm saying? Personally, and it was a different love for the fans, and also that excitement has brought a new love back to the NBA. And I kind of believe just Jordan showing up to NBC is one reason why the NBA ratings has spiked back up. You know what I'm saying? True GOAT shit. So all I'm saying is this, when he spoke on load management, he told the truth. But as far as the injuries goes, I think that's some of it too. Load management adds into that. Is part of it because your wear and tear on your body is one thing, but also keeping that body tuned up like a good oil machine. By playing and keeping your body in playing game shape. And that's NFL for sure and NBA. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to keep your body ready to play, keep your body into that good motion where definitely when you get into the playoffs, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you might have little injuries here and there, but if you sit out a week or 2 weeks and then you try to jump back out, you might have your extremities injuries like Achilles and stuff like that. That's when you start getting those tendons and stuff to come and pop. When you start just sitting out and your body's in it and you haven't been stressing those muscles and those tendons and stuff like you're supposed to. So I really think that a lot of this load management adds to that shit. So just kind of speaking on that, I really think that load management and the way that the analytics has added to that because they think that I can look at a computer and the computer knows more about my body. But some I think the old school guys was able to play 82 games for a reason. They ain't had to worry about all the extra analytics. And
Point
yeah,
well
we'll
taken. But I just feel like injuries, like you said, some of them have to be taken care of, and some of them just have to be monitored because look at RG3, how he came back and rushed back and ended his career. I thought he would have been a lot better than Andrew Luck or a lot of other quarterbacks that came in when he came in. So taking that point into consideration, like you were saying, some kind of deduction ought to be coming out when a player sits out for not playing.
Yeah, especially if they can play and they just sitting out just because they think they're managing their load and taking these many games off will have me ready for the playoffs where I can win that
Correct.
chip.
Correct.
Anybody else want to add to the conversation? We got our guy Spider in here. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to leave you out of the conversation, my guy. If you got anything you want to add, if not, we'll move right on.
I don't never feel left out, man. If it's something I feel passionate about, I feel what you said, then yeah, I speak on it. But this particular issue, it just didn't, it didn't move me one way or the other, But since you spoke my name, I was just saying, Ziggy was saying that, they hopping up and down, rejoicing and everything when they're supposed to be hurt. But to the extent they hear, what is the extent of their injury? I mean, is it if they got a tear and they got a brace on in whatever part of their body, elbow, finger, leg, whatever? That's not going to stop them from hopping up and down, but it will stop them from jumping to their highest abilities, blocking shots, or running 20 and 30 minutes straight on a quarter in the quarter and stuff like that. So, I mean, that issue really, it really had no validity because, just because the person jumping up and down, if his finger broke, his finger broke. That ain't going to stop his leg from hopping up and down saying, yeah, man, good shot, good shot. So, I mean, but now, the well being of the players and everything, if it's going down, it could be a bigger problem. If we're really getting down into it, but I ain't trying to go that deep because it could be way more than just what
In
we
the
can.
NFL, I've seen people play with casts on their hands, so I don't want to hear that. That ain't no good enough excuse.
Okay, well, hey, this ain't that was the NFL probably back in the '90s and the '80s. Shit. So this ain't that the world of processed foods, man. It didn't took over. So these Similac babies, I can't handle that. They brittle. But so yeah, that was all I really pretty much like I said. I just didn't. It wasn't really enough for me to hop in on. Like you said,
Yeah,
you gonna move on however you want. You want to speak on what I said? Shit, let it be. Let it roll.
yes, sir. Yeah, I just want to add real quick. Age. I don't think nobody added that age as a part of it. Like people like LeBron. You know what I'm saying? We all know because we up in our age a little bit. I am. I will admit that once your body gets up, especially over 40, starts to react different to injuries. You heal. It takes longer to heal. Stuff like that. But Mr. AJ, you still in the house, baby boy?
What's going on, guys? It's just how AJ. Appreciate you for having me. This is what I want to say. Injury update: Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson on the day. Legacy five. But nah, yeah. Um, I seen something the guys was talking about. To you guys' point, load management. They were saying most of the good stars, most of the stars, they gonna say good players. Most of the stars and good players, they don't quote me. Allegedly, yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. They would allegedly fake an injury in the beginning of the season, and it could add on, or not in the beginning of the season, but they not necessarily allegedly fake injuries, but they can not put so much load on themselves in the beginning of their careers, and it can go towards the end of their career, meaning it can make their careers last longer. I read something like that. If you guys follow me, if I said that, the way everybody can pick up on. So I agree with CJ though. I mean, hey, fans come and see you, man, especially if you're a star. You know, maybe we should take out 10%, 20% of your check if you don't play the whole this many games X, Y, and Z. But yeah, that's my take. I want to say one more thing. One more thing. It's on topic, but it's off topic. Megan Thee Stallion got to be the devil, and I say allegedly got to be the devil, and I say that it's the Klay Thompson playing bad, his career going to shits. He on the bench, and she didn't got what's his name? What's his name? She didn't got him in jail. I mean, it seems like everybody she touched, something they going down the drain. Oh, they going down here. They lose their career. But that's all I want to tell y'all. That's all, AJ. Appreciate you for having me.
Hell yeah, interesting point, man. Interesting point. What's his name? That other rapper that's locked up, that shot in the pinky toe. I know you was trying to bring him up.
Yeah, I forgot his name. That's crazy. He ain't even going that long. We forgot about him already.
Tory Lanez.
Yeah, that's
Tory
it.
Lanez. There you go.
Yeah, but yeah, man. I noticed that with Clay too, man. It don't seem like, but Clay was already kind of falling off a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, it
He
is what.
wasn't no bench player. He's a bench player now. He can. I'm telling you, man. Ain't no Badusha that gonna do men like that. These are men in power. They can make shit happen. Ain't no Badusha gonna do no man like that. But hey, I mean, I guess some do. Hey,
Well, it seems like that's what these rap chicks on, man. They trying to out like cause Gorilla, she done got with that other dude. What my nigga that played for the Lakers? Uh uh what's his name, man?
you talking about Brandon Ingram?
Yeah, Brandon Ingram. Yeah, she done got with Brandon Ingram.
And
You
then I seen some about one of NBA young boys, baby mamas, and NBA star named Delonte something. I forgot his last name, but his first name started with Delonte. Basically, he was crying, breaking down on the internet about how his girl do him wrong and his NBA baby mama. And basically, she was saying, "I don't give a you know what." And but yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
yeah, that shit that wild. Well, yeah, man. Man, we kind of also had not off subject, but we wanted to say R.I.P. to the young man that lost his life over the weekend that played for the Dallas Cowboys. Man, I would say this: anybody that need help, you suffering mental health issues, talk to somebody, talk to your teammates, talk to your family, if you can. You know what I'm saying? Just do what you can to reach out. Most of the time, if you can reach out to somebody that's going through the same issue or that went through the same issue that you're going through, man, they can help you feel a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, they say they found the man in a porta potty, man. After running from the police. I guess he had called the team and his family to let them know. So R.I.P. to the young man.
Mental health is real, guys. Take care of your mental health. If you ever need somebody to talk to, somebody to call, make sure you call them. It's your friend. It could be anybody. You might have to, break down to a junkie or a stranger one day, but whatever you need to relieve your whatever you need to do that. Because take care of your mental health is real. It's real in the field out here. Rest in peace to that NFL player.
Yeah, speaking on that, man, that's crazy. I know a little bit off topic. They say Seattle is one of the highest states for suicide only because it rains there a lot. Now, I never understood that, and I still don't. But how can weather determine what changes your mood on how you feel?
It's all
But
about it,
hey,
I guess.
yeah. But yeah, back to these injuries, man. That's crazy because like I was saying, I've been noticing. I've been watching a few games. And you be wanting to. They got this betting in Vegas, sports betting, where Vegas knows the exact numbers to pick. They knows what team is gonna win, so they got to pick. And so if you was to go bet and you pick the team to win, Vegas thought this team was gonna win, but this team don't win. Now, I want to say, is that a 50-50 chance? Are you going with Vegas or are you betting against Vegas? And how is it possible to where they just got it so down packed to where they got it into everybody's minds now to where they thinking they can win so much money now, and they only collecting, so many few dollars from people. People make a $10 bet and you can win $300. So they collecting this $10 and all this money that they collecting. I wonder pretty much where is it going because they winning a lot. I can tell you that now. They winning a lot.
What you mean, like different gambling sites or apps, or you mean just
Correct.
Vegas?
Vegas, period, because Vegas is the ones who pick what's gonna be the 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 over and under, the the money line, and also the spread.
Well, shit, just to throw conspiracy in it, how we do. Vegas ain't finna lose too much money, man. They only gonna let you win a certain percentage, like the casinos. You walk into a casino, only so many people can win. I don't know the exact numbers, but only so many people. They'll let some people win. Just kind of make you feel like that.
I
Okay, I need to go back and spend my money. That type of
correct.
shit. They're gonna make sure they get their money off top though. They're gonna keep most of it.
Yeah, and that's what it all boils down to. Definitely, that's why if I was to go to the casino, I don't play the machine. I play against other people, which is poker or something of that sort. I gave up blackjack. I gave up slots because I feel like the machines are rigged. They make you spend $20.60 to only win 30 cents. I don't. That's never been understandable to me. So I gave up slots a long time ago. But um, okay, so yeah, but back to the topic on the injuries, man. I hate Tyreek Hill got a season-ending injury. Um, my guy um, Harris used to play for the Steelers. He got traded. He got a season-ending injury. He went to the Cardinals. Um, and it's just like I said, man. It's crazy injuries that's been going on. That's been, you know what I'm saying. That's been is detrimental to the league. I can tell you that because it's it's making it harder to determine who's gonna be who, what's gonna be what, and how the team is gonna turn out at the end of the year. It's all a dispense. It then turned into a. You know what? I was making this comment to somebody the other day. It went from guiding light to all my children to reality TV to sports, and it's all just drama now. You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel like it is now. It's a lot of drama and it's suspense, and they keep you in suspense to where you think something gonna happen, but then the total opposite happens. It's just like the Dodgers winning the World Series. They were down. They end up winning the last two games. Miraculously, and they end up winning. But it's the whole, it's the whole like suspense of it.
Well, Ziggy, my guy, I sum it up for you like this, man. In the words of a famous man named Don King, welcome to America. Welcome to America, man. Cause anything that's in billions and trillions of dollars, well, billions of dollars or millions of dollars, man. It's gonna be some strong hands in on that. That's all I gotta say about that, bro. But what I'm really worried about is the people who, like Jordan was saying, who could be playing, who ain't playing. Like y'all boy, what's up with y'all boy, man? Sitting on the bench trying to sabotage our team, the Lakers, man. Y'all boy
Yeah,
LeBron
man.
coming,
I
bro.
hate that, man. I hate that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm thinking about this John Morant trade because that injury that he got. I promise you, I never heard of nobody having that injury. That was one that I'm still scratching my head. Like, bro, you be on the sidelines. You know what I'm saying? Standing up, doing this, doing that. To me, it looked like you healthy enough to go out there and make a pass or a shot. You know what I'm saying? Or
Oh, I
something.
thought he
But
was playing, man. He was playing in the cup. What injury are you speaking about? Something happened recently?
no, no, no. LeBron James.
Oh, LeBron. I thought you said Ja.
No, 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 LeBron James. No, getting traded, man. I hope he get traded because he not happy with the coaching staff right now. He not happy with Memphis staff. Period. You know what I'm saying? I hope he just go to a good team. They were saying either the Rockets, the Timberwolves, or what was the other team? God, it's on the tip of my tongue. Um, but I'm hoping he goes somewhere. Wherever he go, I will hope he go over there and help to the Bucks and help Giannis out. You know what I'm saying? Because Giannis need a point guard. I hate Damian Lillard left him like that. You know what I'm saying? I thought they was gonna do better than what they did. Um,
That's
Damon
that's
but
got hurt.
but definitely,
what's his name?
Damon
That's
got hurt
under the
too.
Kumbo. That's under the Kumbo house. Man, ain't nobody coming in there making no walk but him. It's his house. He earned
Yeah,
that.
I yeah I get that, but that's what I'm saying. He still need that go hard person with him. You know what I'm saying? Everybody like
No, he don't.
Jordan
He
had
need to go
Pimpin.
hard.
Jordan had Pimpin, so he still need that one go hard person. You can't do it by yourself.
But
he
You
you
asked me a
still
right.
got to
You
make
question.
it a
right.
team effort.
But on that Ja Morant situation, he need to go somewhere where he can learn from a point guard OG, or he finna end up like Derrick Rose. He need to go somewhere where he can learn from an OG point guard. Like, look, little nigga, this how you supposed to conduct yourself. This is how you do business, and this is how you take care of this shit on the court. Do you want to last in this shit or not?
Yeah,
That's where he
agreed.
need to go.
And
Wherever
see,
that's
that
at,
gotta be
I
that
don't
gotta
know
be
right now. But that's what he need to
That
do.
gotta be in John Morant's mindset to change his way of living there, or his lifestyle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You can't be
again,
on the
that's
court.
why he needs
You
to
can't be
go
on the court getting
around.
fines for no reason.
That's why he needs to go to somebody who will, install that in his thought process. Basically, that nigga, you need to sit your little ass down and let's keep making these M's and let's shine on
I
this
feel
court like we know you know how to do. Let me show
I
you how to
feel
do
it.
this
I
shit.
feel it. I feel it. But
One,
see,
one,
going
one, one, one point I think you guys have missed out on is, we're paying the minimum you're gonna pay for a ticket is 20 up to 50 something dollars, man. If you don't go to work, are you gonna still receive a check? Are your lights gonna still be on if you don't continue to not to go to work? Now I understand like injuries is part of the game, but if you get hurt, you might get some workman comp, or then you might not. So I just want the same congruency in an entertainment situation because I'm paying to receive this entertainment for this couple hours. So the same thing if I come to your establishment and you say, "Oh, we're fresh out of burgers and this is a burger joint," you think that's going how long you think that business is gonna last? Just talk junk.
I
I
also
like it.
feel
I like
like
it.
that when you mention injuries, Junior, I feel like if they really injured, kudos. But I feel like the next man up. I feel like those injuries it just give the next man a chance to shine. You know, first give us something to the next person to look out for. Like once Kyle was injured, I seen him play. He gonna be something. You know what I'm saying?
It does, but they don't have enough people on the roster also to cover all those injuries that they have. If the Cardinals take another running back injury right now, I don't think they have a backup running back.
Hey, next man up. They can pull somebody out of the CFL. You know what I mean? Or I mean the other leagues. You know,
Or pull somebody off the practice squad, like MJ saying.
yeah, the next man up. But yeah, man. Let's get ready to wrap it up, man. But I do want to mention something like off subject, like sidebar a little bit. Government shutdown seemed to be over with, man. You know what I'm saying? Just a sidebar a little bit. I just heard some news that Democrats and I guess they came to an agreement or whatever, and the government shutdown might be over with. So I mean, whether
That's what's up. That's what's up.
whichever way you looked at it, that gotta be good news.
Yeah,
I feel like it wasn't
they
gonna
just want to
last
raise the
long
stocks
anyway.
up a little bit right quick. They want to raise the
Yep,
stocks up. So if you were paying
that's all.
attention, you could have made some money because I'll be dealing with EFTs and cryptocurrencies, and all type of stocks now. So that's all they did is raise them up. So I caught a little bit of that. If you own that like that.
Yeah, yeah, that's what's up.
I believe. And now with that, I do feel like the Democrats knew that if they held out too much longer, it was gonna be some repercussions behind it because the American people wasn't gonna keep on letting that happen. We was gonna end up overthrowing the government or something, but because ain't no way our government should be shutting down. You know what I'm saying? If the people can't shut down and our bills can't shut down, the government shouldn't be shutting down.
Especially when Congress was still getting paid. That's what's fucked up.
Exactly. Exactly. So everybody else getting paid and we not getting paid for if we want to say, oh well, nah, I don't want to do this, so I'm just gonna shut down. We our bills don't stop. You know what I'm saying? So that right there is to me called when they do double standards. I don't like that. I don't agree with that. There's some should be done about that.
But yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what's up, man. Y'all know we'll touch on that, man. We'll be touching on a topic that's dealing with that or around that topic, real soon. So like we always say, people, we appreciate y'all like and subscribe if you're still here. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, tell your friends, share the video. But yeah, on that note, man, unless anybody got anything else to say, we're gonna get ready to wrap it up, fellas.
Okay, okay, okay. Just talk. Money still make the world go round.
Like one
So
I
the,
love.
feel
so
like
the truck
light,
finally got off them folks' neck.
man. I feel like lights and water should be free.
Got them food stamps back, baby. Got them food stamps back. They good.
Oh, Danny
Yeah.
ripped his jersey.
Hey, uh, hey, for all our fans out there, man, appreciate y'all riding.